told you to stop. Keep clapping. Oh, such a pitiful, amuse me boy.
Keep going.
So, I really did anyway, we weren't really listening. How are we all this evening? We all good? Excellent. I've had to rewrite my Will Smith jokes, so no one come up and slap me. I'm seriously, I've been over there pulling the air out. I'm doing the fucking editing. But also as well though, she said, Will Smith turned around and said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. But she can't keep other guys' dicks out of hers, apparently. So, yeah, quite the brave one. So anyway, we'll move on from there now. Over to Scott. How do you enjoy yourselves? Scott, great to have a little chat with you. Loving the tie-dye tops.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very good. I mean, you guys will be too young to remember, but anyone remember like the early 90s when they had the Hyperglow ones? That you kind of like pressed on it and it would show your handprint? I had to stop wearing those at family parties very quickly. Yeah, unfortunately, an uncle that was quite handsy. So yes, that was unfortunate. But speaking of family occasions, I recently got married. Thank you very much. It took me from the night before our wedding to actually get married 693 days. I was due to get married originally in March 2020. I think that might help explain things a little further. But do you know how hard it is to maintain an erection for 693 days? Not hard at all, because I was on fucking furlough for most of it, and it was fucking awesome. I know you misheard me and said 42 weeks of COVID. It felt like that. It was fucking glorious. But what I did have a certain appreciation for, being a man of furlough, was wags. You wouldn't think that, would you? That just being off work, I just made me really appreciate a wag. Because my partner was working, all I had to do was get up in the morning, tidy around the house, go out, pop to the shops, choose which wine I was going to drink, daytime, nighttime. Generally started on a white because this was about 10 o'clock in the morning. And all I had to do was go down the gym, work out a little bit, and my only thing was to have sex every night and to make sure that 2 lines didn't appear on the test. But it was great. So finally managed to get married. It was a brilliant occasion. For a couple of things, as I said, it was 693 days I had to wait to get married. So obviously, quite a lot of sexual kind of, I just wanted to rip the dress off of her. But I didn't realise as well, 42 buttons she had on the back of that dress. And I've been waiting 693 days with an erection. I'm not joking, by the 20th button, I was having to tuck it in my belt. It was getting that long. I gave up after 20 buttons. I went from the underneath. I bumped into 1 Thai footballer and 3 Chilean miners. It was beautiful up there. But we had the wedding night and it was fantastic. We went on the honeymoon straight after. Anyone here travelled since we've come out of lockdown?
No.
Don't lie. You're not even from Bristol. You have bloody travelled. You've come down here. But yeah, it was, travelling is a funny thing now, trying to get away. Lots of forms to fill in. But also as well, the jet lag. The jet lag really, really killed me. Went over to the Caribbean, was lucky enough to go over there. And all I wanted to, as you may have taken already, I'm a highly sexed guy. I really had waited a long time, spent a lot of money every month instead of kind of putting into the wedding fund. It was Ann Summers, Love Honey, what can I get to go in the kind of kinky wardrobe for the holiday? What I didn't take into account though was mosquitoes love my missus's body more than I do. She sat outside there and I fucking shit you not, there were hundreds of mosquito bites. So she came out one night and she went, come back to the room in 10 minutes. So 2 hours later I went back and turned up there and she had all her finest lingerie on. It was erotic. Apart from, she'd obviously put the mosquito lotion all over her. Anyone here a football fan remember Spot the Ball? It very much looked like Spot the Cum Shot. It did, it was all over already. But then I thought, oh, do you know what, I'm just going to get this bra off. But there were so many mosquito bites. The reason that I come was not because of her body against mine, it was because the mosquito bites on her back made up the braille of the first couple of chapters of 50 Shades of Grey. So good, it was so good. But we spent a lot of time just relaxing, drinking cocktails by the pool. Very struggle to get back into kind of the normal working life. The local swimming pool is not very keen on me turning up at 10 o'clock in the morning with 6 Stellas, just cracking those open while wolf whistling at all the girls around the pool. Kids, they're best off at the adult pool for that one. Stay away from the kids' pool. But the people, we've got any foreigners here? I know we've got a Scouse, we've got someone from Ireland, we've got someone that's coming from Cardiff, we've got people from somewhere that I don't know where fucking Shrewsbury is. But we've got any foreigners in here? No? Good, because I tell you what, I fucking hate Americans. Oh my God, they do my tits in. Has anyone found the off switch of an American? Because they fucking hate one. I seriously swear, right, and I don't condone violence, but I would drown an American child now. I kind of understand why school shootings happen a bit more now, because they are fucking annoying. But also as well, I think it's just a generational thing with the Americans. I think all the grandparents in America just had their eardrums shot the fuck out from fucking the Vietnam and Korean War, so they can't fucking hear nothing, so they just talk like this. And now they've got their kids who are kind of like, hey Dad, you can't hear me? I'll just talk over you. But now you've got the kids of those now, where you can't go any higher, so you've now got the shrill of the fucking woo girls, haven't you? Woo! We all love it, girls, yeah! Come on, spring break! Do you know what's worse than a woo girl? A fucking woo guy. Woo! Team America! Oh, they absolutely love it. But one thing that Americans do love to do is fucking talk about themselves, innit? I'm not joking. Do you know when you're kind of going through like your list of things that you need to take on holiday with you? Suntan lotion, mosquito spray for the next one. But also as well, one item that I forgot that you needed to pack was a ruler for all the dick measuring competitions you get in with them. Now, I love a little game that me and Mrs. play. But I'll talk what the game is yet. So who can last the longest without laughing? You lose. But yeah, so the game that we like to play, it's kind of, again, a little bit erotic. Everyone here know what edging is? Exactly that, yeah. We like to play, and it sounds a little bit weird, vocal edging. Because you know when you get that one person that you meet on a night out, and it'll be that one person, all he wants to do is tell you about how big his dick is, and how great he is, and how amazing he is. But the great thing is, if you build him up to such a climax, that you know that there's that one question that is just going to make them go, oh, I'm so amazing, I'm fucking worth millions and stuff like that. But if you get to the point of literally where he's like that, and then me and my missus just go, turn around and ignore him, makes the other person just go, oh, I'll fucking do that again. Oh, fucking yeah, annoying. But there are lots of different types of people that you'll see on holiday. You'll have the ones as well that are just red flags immediately. You generally see them in the airport, they're over 30, they're wearing a matching tracksuit, they're very easy to spot. They look like an absolute band. And of course, the people that wear tracksuits over 30, they should go home, take their tracksuit bottoms off, put their big boy pants on, and come out and deal with the fucking real world like the rest of us. But there's some person you just go, oh, they're going to be danger. And you end up playing like hide and seek with them on holiday for a fortnight, just kind of trying to avoid each other. You get the people, generally the Americans, the Germans, not so much the Russians recently, they seem to be pretty much occupied elsewhere. But today, they're just the ones generally just to annoy. Just avoid them, they're annoying, they do your head in. And then you've got the Brits. And us Brits, we all love a little kind of like holiday romance. Whether you're with a couple, and then you'll become best friends for a fortnight. And you'll promise about all the fields you'll go skipping through when you get back home, all the stuff you'll do together, and then you never speak to each other again. Apart from Facebook, or on videos and comedy shows where I've slagged them off for the last couple of weeks. They've gone on Facebook. Quite a lot of friends have deleted me at that time. So, all good fun, but I think I'm going to leave you on that now. I think, I was going to talk about my penis, but these guys have heard it in Cardiff before, so you haven't heard my penis before? I think you have. What? we'll start clapping, and I might tell you about it, because that's how we're going to finish the show. A bit of mystery. I've been Tim Dennis. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Good